Hello, it's time for another exciting edition of Kevin Talks Crap. And today I'm going to be talking about the Robert Mueller testimony, which was just mind blowing. In all my life, I've never seen anything like that. Never, never. I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned and shocked. I want to start off with a brief preface. You know, when you were in high school and college, if you went to college, and if you didn't, it's no big deal because I actually went to college and got dumber than before I went to college. My IQ during college actually lowered. So anyway, they would teach you how to write a 5 paragraph essay. You know, and you'd start with a thesis, and then 3 paragraphs would be the body of your essay where you would try to prove your thesis and, support it. And then you'd slap a conclusion on it. And if your teacher liked you, you'd get an A, and if they didn't like you, you'd at least get a B because you followed the formula, right? Nothing too difficult. Anyone could do it for the most part if you have a, somewhat average IQ. Well, let me tell you something. This Bob Mueller was so out of it that there is no way he could have even written a 5 paragraph high school essay in his condition anymore. He simply is not capable of it. So when you sit and then you bring him out in the cameras and show everyone that he's probably, I'm not saying this to be bad, but I'm saying that that man is in the early stages of Alzheimer's, and you drag him out in front of the public, and we all see it. I mean, it is so sad to look at it. And he could not write a 5 paragraph essay, this man, in his condition. So you're going to tell me that he wrote a report that was 1,000 pages? Yeah, who are you fooling? Come on. It was unbelievable. I am telling you, I am in shock. I'm going to say something else. Bob Mueller should not be allowed to drive. After witnessing that testimony, his reflexes are shot, his mind is shot. He's an old man who would be a menace on the road. He is that bad off that his keys should be taken away. His driver's license should be confiscated. There's no way he should be allowed on the road. He's one of those old geezers you see who turn on the left turn signal and drive on a highway like at 30 miles per hour with his left turn signal on for 50 miles. You know, he is that out of it. I was just shocked. The last point is this. Even if he is out of it, he, in a way, because we have to face the truth. He did not write that report. People are saying it was a lawyer named Andy Wiseman, and that the enemies of Trump are using Bob Mueller as a front. That, in other words, let's get this Republican, and we'll talk about what a war hero he is, and what an upstanding patriot, and in other words, we'll use him as a billboard, right, to show you that we're not against Trump, that this investigation is being led by a Republican. And who are you fooling? It was that bad. But here's my point. The big point is that a lot of guys went to jail or pled guilty, usually to these process crimes, but they still had to spend time in jail. And like a George Papadopoulos, this guy spent, 13 or 14 days in jail. It doesn't seem like a lot, but can you imagine an old man with Alzheimer's having that authority to say, okay, let's send him off to jail? And again, even that question, even that scenario I just said is kind of false in a way, because I don't think he even knows George Papadopoulos. I'm telling you, this was so embarrassing that if one of those congressmen had said, Mr. Mueller, what is today's date and what year is it? There was really a chance he would have gotten that wrong. It was that bad. And it's just something, it's strange because I don't see it on the news programs. Like, whether it's Fox News or CNN or any of them, I don't see them coming out and saying, "Look, this guy has a mental problem. He's suffering from some type of a mental disease, and he's no longer capable of uh, of handling these types of projects. You know, these types of investigations." And it was just shocking. I'm stunned. Anyway, with that said, I'll get going. Again, Kevin Talks Crap is known for its brevity. So I wish you all a great day, and bye bye.